Hi guys, my name's Christy. If you've seen my other videos, you know that if you want to perform well, first thing you should do is address any pain. That's shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, hip pain, neck pain. If there's pain going on, pain, discomfort, a shortened range of motion, you must address it first. Once you've done that, you address posture. Often those go hand in hand. Those are intimately linked. So address posture, address pain. And those are addressed by using what I call prehab exercises. They look a lot like rehab exercises, but they are designed to align you better. If you are better aligned, you will perform exponentially better than if you're trying to do any other type of movement and you haven't addressed those two issues. So once you get past that, what most people want to do is they want to build muscle and they want to increase cardiovascular efficiency. So let's talk today about building muscle and or simply maintaining the muscle that I have. So to do that, we need to fatigue the muscle fibers. You've got type 1 muscle fibers, type 2 muscle fibers, and I won't go into it, but the variations of each. So to be able to create hypertrophy in the skeletal muscle, you have to fatigue the fibers. So what I see most people doing in the gym is a combination of maybe 3 sets of 3 different exercises, 8 to 10 reps, which is good. However, you could do better. You could do exponentially better, a lot better in a shorter period of time. So one of the things that I've been doing over the past year is what's called BFR training. It's blood flow restriction training. And I'm going to give you a brief explanation here, but I want to go into it further in other videos. So what you do, you have these bands. These are the arm bands here. You put them right around between the deltoid and the bicep. So you put one on each arm and you do a workout with the arm bands. The reason why this is effective is because it will reduce the amount of venous blood flow. So the blood flow coming out of the muscle, the arterial blood flow isn't affected. Why this is important, why should you even care about that, is it's going to create an environment in the muscle that makes it think it's working really hard, as if you're doing 80% of your 1 rep max. So the muscle, what happens is you get this restriction of venous blood flow. It creates a hypoxic event in the muscle, which then stimulates our brain to tell our body to release growth hormone, which then releases insulin growth factor 1. Both of those are anabolic hormones that then stimulate protein synthesis and muscle hypertrophy. So what this basically means is I can put the bands on my arm. I can use light weight to fatigue the muscles, but specifically you fatigue type 1 muscle fibers. They're going to fatigue quickly, almost immediately, and then you start to fatigue the type 2 muscle fibers. You can do this in a short period of time. If I put the bands on, I'll do an arm workout that lasts somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the day. You can totally fatigue the muscle. You won't get the soreness and you won't get the muscle damage you might if you were actually lifting heavy weight. But it's been shown that using BFR training, you can get the same benefits as if you're lifting heavy as in 80% of your 1 rep max. If you're lifting under 80% of your 1 rep max, not that you're not doing some good, but it's going to take a whole lot longer and you're going to be at the gym for a lot more time, meaning you're spending a lot of time and you're not getting the results. And one of my goals as I get older is, how do I reduce the amount of time in the gym? Because I have spent lots of time in the gym working out. On hindsight, I have probably wasted a whole lot of time doing my workouts because that's all I knew at the time. Now we know more. So I mentioned the arm bands. You can do the same with the leg bands. You put the leg bands on your upper thighs, and you could do a leg workout. Again, it'll take 20 to, well, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes is how long I'll typically spend, and that's an average workout time to use the Be Strong bands. Those are the type of BFR bands that I typically own and I use with my clients. I have more to say on this, but because I imagine that your attention span is getting short, you're ready to move on with the rest of your day, hang out. I hope I sparked a little bit of curiosity so you watch the next video because it's coming up. Thanks for watching. My website is wiseandwell.org. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel because then you're going to get the next update and the next bit of information about why you may want to do BFR training.